Hey guys!
I saw it!
The French Dispatch finally came out. It's been my most anticipated movie of the whole year. That's right, while people were excited about Dune, I was excited about The French Dispatch. Bitch, this was my Dune. So I went to an early screening, tried to turn off my bias, saw it with a big crowd, and where does it rank among my other Wes Anderson movies? Yeah, it was pretty great. I love this movie. Even with all the bias aside, this thing was tailor-made for me. Most of Wes's movies are. Obviously, he's my favorite director, but The French Dispatch struck a chord with me that felt kinda cathartic in a way, for me personally. People have called this the most Wes Anderson-y Wes Anderson movie ever, but is that necessarily a bad thing? If anything, that makes the movie more fun. I mean, I personally don't agree because the Grand Budapest Hotel exists, but The French Dispatch to me feels more Jacques Tati-esque than anything, which is fitting because Anderson was very inspired by Tati when he was growing up. There's hints of Mon Oncle and Playtime in this specifically, and that's the best thing about this movie. The inspiration is everywhere, but it still manages to stand on its own. Aside from the Grand Budapest Hotel, I think this is the most that Wes took advantage of his signature style, and it works perfectly for these kind of stories. The reason that's plural is because this is an anthology film, and every story is just as entertaining than the last. Every single one of them is so incredibly goofy as expected, but they all also have a certain kind of energy to them. This movie steps on the gas and refuses to stop. For every story he attempts to do something new with his style, whether it be telling it in black and white with splashes of color, black and white with abrupt moments of color, or even a sequence that's entirely animated. This movie throws so much at you, but it's never in a way that feels messy. Every single performance as well is fantastic, with the standouts being Jeffrey Wright, Benicio del Toro, and Adrien Brody. For this movie, Anderson keeps some of his signature cast, but decides to focus on the new cast. Aside from Adrien Brody and Frances McDormand, that I can think of, I saw the movie last Tuesday, I need to see it again. Most of the people that Wes is known for working with are hardly in the movie, and this new cast is more than a welcome addition. They fit perfectly in this world, and they deliver Wes Anderson-style dialogue flawlessly. I do have a flaw though. The music is pretty forgettable. It's not bad, it's just the fact that they repeat the same songs over and over. This is from Alexandre Desplat, who also did The Grand Budapest Hotel and Isle of Dogs. So I know his scores are anything but forgettable, but it felt like it was just added in last minute. Overall, I adore The French Dispatch. It's one of my favorite movies of the year and probably the most entertaining I've seen all year. Check it out. Alright, I've been attending film festivals, so get ready for me to make a video reviewing each of the movies that I saw. And after that, I got a couple 2010s decade videos coming. See ya!
And that's